Hello, welcome back to Spiritual Warrior. And I am here continuing my chakra series. And today I will be talking about the sacral chakra. And I do have orange on, but you probably can't tell it's orange. And I realize you don't really have a lot of orange in your wardrobe, so I think that's something I will need to tend to. So let's get into it. So the sacral chakra, which is the second chakra right after the root chakra, this is your creativity, your sexuality. This is feminine energy, passive, lunar, water, the womb. And for men, you don't have wombs, but your reproductive organs. So it's below the navel, but above the pubic bone. And so the color is water, the element is water. The color is orange, like a sunset orange. Again, I don't have that. I have like this rusty orange, but that's, it works. So if your sacral chakra is well balanced, you're going to have feelings of wellness, abundance, pleasure, and joy. Remember, this is the seat of your creativity. So, doing creative projects definitely helps to open them up. And in this world that we live in, which is mainly based on taking action and doing work and making money, for most people, as we go into high school and then into college, it's not really favored or encouraged to continue doing art. It's kind of like when we're in school, we learn, we do art projects and stuff, but that slowly fades away as you continue to go to school. And then the only art you're going to get at college is if you're an actual art major, if you're going for something like that. And so I feel like it's kind of a shame that we don't continue to promote this, because even if you're not an award-winning artist, or you're not, doing really extravagant paintings that are making money, you still should be doing creative projects for yourself, because this is how we tap into our inner self. And, if obviously women, make babies from the womb here. This is how we create. But it's not just about babies. And men create too. It's just this area, it's like a cauldron. It's like where we put all our ideas together and then are driven to actually put them out and make them into something beautiful that we create, which is a part of us, which is why I think it's really important that we continue to do creative projects, even if we're not an artist per se. If this chakra is out of balance, you will feel emotional instability, fear of change, sexual dysfunction, depression, and addictions live here as well. You can open this by creative expression and honoring your body. So if you can, this is the creation that you came into when you came into this life. This is God's creation of you. So like honoring that and honoring that you are a creative being. We do create things on a regular basis every day. First it comes with our thoughts that we have, then we put them out into action when we want to make something. So we are creation. We do create. So different creative expressions can look like cooking, baking, gardening, crafts, painting, dance, which is one of my favorite things. It's our nature to create. Like I said, procreation, but not just making babies. So playing like a child is also very, very huge and helps to stimulate this. And when I say play like a child, I mean, children spend hours on building a sandcastle or making a dollhouse or a Lego tower or something, and then they'll smash it all to the floor and start again, and they don't care. I mean, obviously, if you come around and you smash it down, it's a little upsetting for them, but when they finish what they've made and they feel good about it, they're like, okay, what's next? And they smash it all down and they start creating again. So playing like a child is creating just to create, just to make yourself happy. And don't be afraid, don't be afraid to create because someone's going to say, oh, that's not very good. Or, you know, if you're at work or something and your boss doesn't really, you know, acknowledge you for something that you've created, like, don't base your creating or not creating off of what somebody else is going to think of it or say to you. This is for you, you know. So even if that's sketching and never letting anybody see it, that's great. Writing is also creating anything. 2 ways to balance this beautiful chakra. Left nostril breathing. So if you take your 2 first fingers and hold them over your right side, and you inhale and exhale out your left nostril for 8 to 10 breaths, it brings forth lunar energy and it gets you connected. Seated pelvic rocks, which is one of my favorite things I like to do, like when I'm doing yoga or like chakra yoga, you just rock back and forth on your pelvis like this. And it's basically, you're just moving your hips forward and back. And if you've ever done cow pose in yoga, you'll know how this feels kind of. You know, so you just keep doing that and concentrate on that space underneath your navel before your pelvic bone, you know, and it's like you're creating movement, you're bringing your attention there, and you're getting energy flowing. Also butterfly pose in yoga, which is putting your feet together like this and just like basically, you know, bending forward. We all did this in school, you know, like to stretch your hips and your pelvic muscles. It's like, you know, you put your feet together and your knees are out, and then you just kind of like bend over that. And it's not about if you can reach your toes and get your head all the way down there. It's just about opening it up and bending forward. So when you inhale, straighten your back, and then exhale, round forward as much as you can. Also cobra pose, because you are pressing your pelvic into the floor. So cobra pose is you're laying on your stomach and your hands are underneath or right next to your shoulders, and you just lift up like this. So if you're like laying on the ground like this, and it's like you just lift your torso and your head and your neck, and you're going to be pressing your pelvic bone into the floor. And so that also helps to get the energy flowing. The chant or mantra for the sacral chakra, which is Svadhisthana, and this means the dwelling place of the self. So again, also showing you the correlation between you and creating. Like, this is the dwelling place of the self. So how you create, what you create. So again, the mantra is VAM, V-A-M, and excuse me, sorry about that, my phone just went off. So the vibrations of repeating this mantra while you are meditating will help to open and align this chakra. So is an example of doing this. And so while you do this, I would suggest, you know, doing this while you meditate, and do your rocking first while bringing your attention there, and then doing your breaths, your left nostril breathing, and then doing the chants several times. And while you're doing this, keep your awareness at this place in your body. What helps are blooper reel meditation visuals while you're meditating and breathing. So a couple of different things to picture while you have your eyes closed and you're doing the chants, or while you're doing the rocking and you have your attention on your sacral chakra, is an orange lotus opening, or like orange flowers in general, I would suggest. One of mine I like to do is where I'm floating on a lake and I'm by the shore and there's tons of orange flowers all around, or there's orange lotus flowers in the water with me, because the sacral chakra element being water, that visualization is also going to help you to connect to the chakra. You can visualize an orange stone being cleaned with your breath. So like seeing it kind of muddied maybe, and then with your inhale, you know, all this air comes in, and then when you exhale, it's like you're blowing all of the negativity or the stuckness, or like I like to picture like a cloud of black smoke coming out. So it's like your visualization of cleaning it. It's like your chakra is that orange stone and you're cleaning it with your breath. Another one I like to do sometimes that I heard on a different meditation that I did was visualizing putting out 4 orange streams of energy or light, which is your mental energy going down and coming out, your physical energy, like moving, going down and coming out and emitting from your sacral chakra area, your emotional energy, and your spiritual energy. And so I would do each, you know, inhale, picturing my physical energy and me like running, maybe working out, and then exhaling that all throughout and it exiting out where my sacral chakra lives, and doing that with all 4 of the different types of energy. And then there's also a really good one, which is standing in actual orange light rays just pouring on you and you soaking up the light. That's also a really another powerful visualization. And the gems or crystals that correlate with this chakra are pretty much any orange stone, but some of them get a little questionable once they kind of get to the yellow. So you're like, wait, is this sacral chakra or solar plexus? Which solar plexus is the next video. So the crystals are calcite, carnelian, hematite, sunstone, and amber. I personally like amber for the solar plexus, but you can use it for both. So yeah, those are all my notes on the sacral chakra. And remember to create. Creating will help on a regular basis, will help to open this chakra if it's something that's stuck within you. And you know, it's sad that when some people are violated or have been raped or molested and they have areas, or if you just, you know, maybe none of those things happen to you, but you do have issues in your reproductive areas, or in your, you know, your sexuality, and you know, maybe there's a little bit of sexual dysfunction going on. It's really sad that these things happen, you know, and I have gone through that. And so I just wanted to say, anybody out there who may be watching this, who maybe has gone through something like that, you can heal this area. I promise you. And I have, and I know other people who have transformed, you know, things that have happened to them in the past by using meditation and breath work and creative projects to open this area of your energy center. So I know that was like a little off topic, but if anybody of you are out there watching this who have endured anything like that, I feel for you. My heart goes out to you. I'm so sorry that happened, but you have the strength to look forward in a new direction and decide, hey, I'm not going to live with this anymore. I'm going to clean and clear, balance, and align this chakra energy and come back to playing like a child again, where I feel safe to create, and I know that it's okay to create, and that my creations are just for me. So yeah, that's my story, and you'll hear me say that a lot. And I hope this video was helpful for anybody who was, you know, wanting to learn more about the sacral chakra. Stay tuned for more videos. The next one will be the solar plexus. Take care. See you soon.